Grizzlies' first hit of the game. Everyone in section 107 has won a prize.
Boring.
Let's go.
Here's the pitch to him, and Betancourt fouls it off. The count now at 2-2. Here it is. And it's a fly ball to right field, a base hit. That gets down. Carrick will round third. He will score easily. Brian Betancourt, an RBI single, and we are tied. So runner at first now with no outs, and here is Dion Jorge, the number 7 prospect in the Rockies system, coming in batting .303, no homer, 16 RBI. He looks to continue this inning as the first pitch is inside. The count at 1-0. 1-1 our score here in the court. Here comes the 1-0, and Jorge looks to bunt, and it's foul. The count at 1-1. 15 innings of work as a check swing on a ball in the crowd so far, continuing to pile in here at Chansey Park. Here comes the 1-2, and it's inside. The count now at 2-2 now to Jorge. And it is a fly ball into foul territory. This is the first baseman Simpson, and out. Here's the pitch to Messenger. It's low. The 1-0 to Messenger, and it is low and outside deep. Here comes the 2-0, and it's outside. The count at 3. He is batting .393 as he swings and misses on the 3-0. The count now 4 runs in his current hit streak, as that's a called strike. On the Stockton Ports, here comes the 3-2 to Messenger, and it is swung on, foul tipped into the glove, and he is out. Shot 48 RBI, strides to the plate. First pitch to Perez, high chopper, foul, and Steve Solis has so a big series for Fresno against Stockton, as that one's fouled off in a very similar spot, plus a truck. The 0-2 by Perez is fouled off, and we'll do it again with the same count. Once again to Perez, and it's a broken back ground ball to the second baseman. Up with it is Cook, over to first in time, and that ends the inning. But the Grizzlies tied an RBI single from Brian Betancourt. Here comes the first pitch, and it is inside. The count. Karros, a 5th-round draft pick. As a check swing, he did not go around. The count at 2 balls and no strikes. Karros from UCLA. Baseball's in the blood. His dad, Eric, a former big leaguer, and his brother in the Dodger system. As the 2-0 is a high fly ball out to right field. A long run for the right fielder, and it's caught by Bolte on the run. And premium, high-quality products, and excellent customer service, all at a competitive price point. 62-63 today. Yellow. Here comes the 1-1 to Bougarine, and it's a fly ball out to shallow left center field. Pineda is over there, and he will make the catch, and now 2 outs here as the Grizzlies have in this year. So the Grizzlies, a lot of success against them. 6 record in Stockton. As here comes the 1-0, and that is a base hit up the middle, went off the mound, and that is a 2-out single for Cody Huff. 3rd single. Here comes the first pitch to him, and he grounds one foul towards the Grizzlies dugout. The count at 0-1. 30 RBI, batting .261, and he lines one. Here comes the pitch from Shaw, and Snyder fouled this year, but of course, new players, new teams. As a check swing, did he go around? He did not. And the count now at 1 ball and 2 strikes. And the Mets, a month later, as here's a ground ball to the second baseman, an underhand toss from Cook, and that will end the inning. The Grizzlies, here comes the first pitch from Shaw, and Carrick fouls. And it is a line drive to center field, and Carrick is 2 for 2. Another hit for Carrick. He just makes it look easy at the plate. 4th single now for Fresno. Runner at first with no outs for Brian Betancourt, who's 1 for 1 with an RBI single. If we look at that replay, Carrick does a great job staying in, bringing his hands on the inside part of the plate and driving the ball to center. As here's Miller playing closer to the second base bag as here's the 0-1, and Betancourt takes a pitch in the dirt and it gets away. Carrick will head up to second base, and that will be a wild pitch. The catcher, Franco, didn't have a chance on that pitch from Shaw. So Carrick once again in scoring position with no outs. And Brian Betancourt, like the first time up, a chance to drive him in. So a wild pitch, the first one issued tonight by Shaw. Runner at second with no outs. There goes Carrick for third, and Betancourt fouls it off. It was on the inside part of the plate, and Betancourt, if he would have just taken the pitch, Carrick had third base swiped perfectly. Carrick leads from second. Here's the pitch, and that is a caught by the second baseman, and Cook, a line drive, and Cook makes the play for the first out. Betancourt was right on it. It goes L4 for the first out. And here comes the shortstop and Dion Jorge. Jorge 0 for 1 tonight with a pop-up in foul territory. If we look at that replay, what a job by Cook, the second baseman, diving towards the second base. Here's a pitch to Jorge now. It's outside. The count at 1-0. Takes his lead. Here comes the 1-0. And Jorge, a high pop-up again in foul territory. It's the first baseman, Simpson, and he makes the play. And Fresno. Here's the pitch, and it's outside. The count at 1. And rookie ball made 7 relief appearances, throwing 24 2/3 innings. As here comes the 1-0 to Messenger. And it is a called strike. The count at 1-1. 18 years old. As that is low to 2 balls, 1 strike. Here comes the pitch. And that is a pop-up, and it will go into the crowd. And it's now at 2. Here comes the 2-2. And it is swung on and missed, and Messenger goes fishing. We head to the 4th inning. The Grizzlies trail 2-1. You're listening to Grizzlies Baseball on VENCEAPTS.com. Fresno Grizzlies here in the bottom of the 4th. That's a strike to Andy Perez. Here comes the 1-1 to Perez. It's in the dirt. The count at 2 balls and a strike. Manco Abbott and Lou Pervone's Apartment Homes, though, a proud partner of your Fresno Grizzlies here in the bottom of the 4th. Grizzlies trailing 2-1. Here comes the pitch from Shaw. Perez looks to bunt. It's high and inside. Years old. Here comes the pitch, and that's a high chopper. This is a tough play for the shortstop, and it goes past Naylor, and that will allow Perez to reach. We'll see what the ruling is, but it was a high chopper between short and third. Salome was playing too far inside, and then Naylor could not make a play on the backhand. A tough hop for him. So here comes the pitch, and instead it'll be a check on Perez. He's back safely. So runner at first with no outs here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Still waiting on a ruling decision. As here comes a pitch. Inside, almost hits the pitch. And it is a called strike. The count at 1-1. A big frame, 6'5". Here's the pitch, and that is pick out of UCLA for Karros. As we said, his brother Jared pitching, now analyst. As that is in the dirt, the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes, and now a throw to second. And what a catch by the shortstop in Naylor. Actually, it was the second baseman in Cook. He had a lunge after that ball that was thrown offline by Franco. Perez gets up a little bit slow as he advances on a wild pitch. That was really close. It was a late go by Perez on the ball that got away, and Perez made the play because the throw was offline. So a wild pitch to Karros, and that is a fly ball foul, and the count remains at 2 balls, 50 p.m. Here's the pitch to Karros, ground ball, and that is a base hit in the left field. That gets through. Perez stops at third, and now runners at first and third with no outs for Hayes. Show off your Fresno State pride as that is. Here's the 0-1 to Boo Green, and it's 8:50 p.m. Here comes the pitch to Boo Green. Swing and a miss. The count now at ballpark. Here comes the 1-2 to Boo Green. And it's swung on and foul-tipped into the glove, and he is out. Comes the pitch to Cody Huff, and it's low. The count at Here comes the 1-0, and that is a strike. The count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the pitch, and it's almost going to hit Huff. Here's the 2-1 to Huff, and that's a foul ball. Fans enjoying that foul ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Soo-Chen Shaw, here's the pitch, and that is swung on and missed. Back-to-back strikeouts for Shaw, 2 outs now. And here comes pitch to Snyder, and it is swung on and missed. The count continues to throw strikes with runners in scoring position. As Snyder, that's a ground ball, and a second baseman Cook goes to shortstop Naylor, and the Grizzlies do not score. We head to the 5th inning, 2-1. The Grizzlies.
Fans, we've got a special treat.